shape boards for Quatro International, and we're all under the same, we all ride the same boards. And so I get to work with each sailor individually and cater to their needs, what they need as far as speed, turn, and float, and for their style and their creativity. So it's a really good opportunity for me to sort of be able to mold a board to their needs, and that's a pretty fun and creative process. I'll give you some tips on how to set up your new Quatro quad board. You're going to be standing kind of over your set of fins. What I tend to do is look at where the front of your back strap is. I would start by putting the leading edge of the back set of fins right over the back of your straps. It would be, you can see where my hand is, that's basically where the leading edge of the back fins would be. That's a good general place to start. From there, you have your side fins and your center fins. And with the quads, if you want a little bit of a longer drivier turn, I would put the set a little further apart. So you just keep them further apart, keep this distance further. If you want a bit of a tighter, quicker turn, you make this distance between the two a little less. And those are the general things about a quad. I tend to like standing back, so I put my strap back, put my fin forward, leading edge where the front of your back strap starts. And then from there, if the waves are a little bit bigger, I'll put a little bit more distance between my fins. If the waves are a little smaller, I'll usually put the fins a little closer, and I'll get a quicker, snappier, less drivey turn. Unlike the twin fins where you kind of row the mast track farther forward, the quad, you tend to ride your mast track further back. So instead of starting at center, I go back from center to start on any quad. And then from there, I'll ride the board, see how it feels, and then make some adjustments accordingly. Everybody's a little different. I ride my mast track super far back. Levi rides it a little more forward than me because he's a bigger guy. And then there's anything in between. Also on quads, in general, again, you like to be riding more further back, and you want to be standing more over the fins. So with the quad boards, and just all boards in general, I'm doing a bit of kind of different tails. Here we have the moon tail. Basically what the moon tail allows is you to kind of have a wider tail. So this is a little quicker, snappier feeling board because of the cut in the tail. A rounded squash tail. This would be for a wider, kind of smaller wave board. The rounded squash, like I said, gives support. It's going to give you a quick, snappy turn. The moontail will probably go through the turn a little quicker because it's going to break the turn. So it'll probably break the turn and slide a little bit sooner than, let's say, the squash that has a little bit more area that you can kind of push through the turn and hold longer. And then here we have the rounded pintail. And I find that the rounded pintails are best for a little bit, in general, a little bit bigger waves. A little bit longer turn, a little bit more in control kind of turn. So I would say it's more smooth, flowy. You can push through the whole turn and not have the board slide as much. So each sort of tail can suit a different sort of condition. In general, the wider tails, like the moon tail and the rounded squash, are good for smaller days, for really pushing the tail, sliding, having sort of playful maneuvers. These tails slide as well and all, but you're more in control at higher speeds with a rounded pin.